Hi everyone, it's David from Sherwood Ford. Drew Steele.
So we're talking about oil changes today. Oil change is the least expensive, most efficient and important maintenance item that you have to do with your Ford engine.
Yeah. Do it frequently, do it often.
You know,
Don't
it keeps your
forget
engine
it.
clean, keeps it, reduces wear, and maximizes your performance. So
Yeah.
how do we know what kind of motor oil is best for our engine?
You know, it's kind of like deciding on takeout, right? You got your $5 pizza, you got your $10 pizza. Well, I don't know who sells pizza for $5, except maybe by the slice. But really, there is a variety and different brands and types of oils and grades of oil, and there's conventional oil, there's semi-blend, there's synthetic. You got all these different choices, but primarily the difference comes down to price is between, as we just said, conventional motor oil. I think you've got a bottle of that there. Okay, so conventional motor oil made with when they create this, it's when they process crude oil. And then we have the synthetic blend, which is manufactured man-made oil, and it has some different properties that we're going to talk about in just a moment. So artificially created with a petroleum base versus conventional motor oil.
So what's the difference between synthetic motor oil and conventional?
Yeah. So the conventional is made from that process that we just mentioned, the crude oil, right? Where synthetic is man-made. Now what they do is when they're processing the hydrocarbon molecules of a synthetic, the size, the shape, and the weight of that molecule is the same, where they're uneven in a conventional motor oil. So your properties, the chemical and the mechanical properties of a synthetic oil are actually superior. They provide for a lot of different advantages and benefits. I'm just going to read it right off the back of the label here. Synthetic, I know it says it backwards. Synthetic formulation, first of all, excellent cold temperature performance. We're into summer, but for wintertime, when it's minus 20, 30 degrees, you're going to have better performance from a synthetic blend or full synthetic rather than a conventional motor oil. Second thing, high temperature stability. Conventional motor oil burns, and over time that heat from the engine breaks down the oil, whereas synthetic, it doesn't. Less breakdown with a synthetic motor oil. Low viscosity for reduced oil consumption, especially in the wintertime, right? So your moving parts get lubricated much quicker with the synthetic. Protects your engine against friction and wear, and fuel efficient. So basically we're looking at a motor oil in synthetic that gives you increased horsepower, improved gas mileage, and just a smoother operating engine, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing, right? We've got these two different types of, you got conventional oil and synthetic. Should I use synthetic? We know it's a superior product, but should we use it all the time? Like, how do we decide?
So we know synthetic is a superior product.
Yep.
But what Ford Motorcraft Oil also has is we've got synthetic blend, we've got conventional blend, we've got a synthetic blend. So it's actually a mixture of synthetic oil and conventional oil.
Right.
So what you're going to do with the middle blend, the synthetic blend, it's kind of in the middle of the line. You're looking at some of the benefits of conventional oil as far as the cost goes, while gaining some performance that the synthetic is going to give you. So you're going to want to check your owner's manual. In your owner's manual, it's going to give you the minimum requirements on what you do need to use for motor oil. After that, it's going to be up to yourself whether you choose to go for the synthetic, spend the extra couple dollars, or whether you want to just use conventional oil.
Right.
It still works, and it's still what in your owner's manual may be recommended for that engine.
Yeah. And you know what? We can save some time and money on our oil change as well, right? And you're going to want to check with the Ford technicians. They're experienced, they're factory trained, they really know what they're doing. And the engines today are the most advanced technological engines we've ever seen. So that oil and filter, it's a lot more than just that. So they're going to make sure that the job gets done right and on time. And depending on the way your Ford is used, that service interval could change. You mentioned checking the owner's manual. Here's a copy from the owner's manual on scheduled maintenance. What to expect, interval, vehicle use, and example. Okay, so there's 3 types of use: normal, severe, and extreme. Depending on your type of use, could vary on the type of service interval. But based on the kind of driving we do in Alberta and our extended idling, hot and cold temperatures, we recommend every 8,000 kilometers. Now we have, you can't see it on here, but it does say 8,000 to 12,000. 8,000 kilometers is what we're going to recommend, and we have a little cheat sheet for you. So as you're coming through our service department, through our breezeway, or if you're coming in through the front door, we'll make sure you get a copy of this little cheat sheet, and it just shows you everything that's coming up every 8,000, 16, 24, 30, 2,000, and so on. All the oil changes and all of the factory recommended maintenance to keep your vehicle running smoothly, and that will save you time and money. So, you know, how do we go about booking an oil change? Do we just come in, or what's the easiest way?
We do have a rapid service center, so technically you can just come in and we're going to be able to take care of you fairly quickly.
Yep.
But you know, an oil change is more than just an oil and filter these days.
Yep.
So Ford has what they call the Works package.
Oh, yeah.
The Works package is going to give you the oil change. It's going to change, you know, your filter as well, but it's also going to include a tire rotation, pressure check, brake inspection, multi-point inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, going to make sure that your battery's in good condition.
Yep.
Filter checks inside and out as far as the cabin. Belt and hoses get checked. There's 83 points that get checked with the Works package. So you can go onto our webpage. We've actually got a coupon on there as far as the Works package goes. And you can also book your service right on there. We've got different time slots. You select the slot that you want to come in at.
Yep.
So it's really quick and easy.
Yeah, so just grab your phone, visit www.sherwoodford.ca, click on service, and then oil change. Or right here in the description of the video, there's a link that you can tap on, and that'll take you to that page that we just talked about to book that appointment. Folks, thanks very much for tuning in and watching myself and Drew on another Motor Monday, and we wish you all a really great week ahead, and have a giant day. Thank you very much.